Well, about to start my first trip of the year on Black Creek Trail. Gonna hike about 5 miles along the trail, camp somewhere along the creek. So, kind of a dreary day, pretty foggy, pretty humid. I'm the only one here at the trailhead, so maybe I'll get some privacy out there. Yeah, I'll pick back up along the way. They actually have some pretty cool interpretive signage along this trail. Pretty sweet. Yeah. We're somewhere here-ish. Yeah, pretty cool. But we're gonna move on with the hike now, so. Surely that's not directed at me. These, they don't usually update the signage or maintain the trail, so. Yeah, see, they put that up. That's 5 years ago. That's a 5-year-old sign. So I'm sure we're all right. Well, we'll see it. We'll see. Well, I would sign the visitor register, but looks like this box is more useful as a bird nest these days. Maybe the trail's actually supposed to be closed. I don't know. We'll see. Looks fine so far. Just head across a couple down trees. Nothing too crazy. One thing about this particular trail is there's a lack of trail markers. There's a little walkway here, and you come to this fork, and that looks like a more clear trail to me. The correct trail actually goes this way. And it's because all of the trail markers are facing as if you're going this way, which, as far as I know, this is a two-way trail. So, but you know, technically, I guess I'm not supposed to be in here. Can't complain. Check this out. Just a sheer drop. That's cool. I'm not afraid of heights, but that looks like a 50-foot drop straight into that water. I don't know if the camera can really pick it up, but yeah, pretty gnarly. And then here's the trail. Yeah, that could use maybe a little bit of maintenance, but I'm no professional. Still cool to see though. Just stand on top of a cliff like this. Just taking a little break on the trail here. Got my pack leaning up against a tree. Man, maybe I shouldn't have packed so much stuff. You can feel every pound. I've only made it maybe 2 miles so far. You can hear cars behind me. Part of the trail, you walk along the highway, which is kind of fun. Makes you feel like a hitchhiker. But I'm maybe halfway from where I'm going to set up camp, thereabouts. So just chilling, taking a little break. Despite being so close to the road, I'm almost have no service out here, which I use like the free version of Gaia. So, but yeah, check back in either on another break or when I make it to camp. The original plan was to make it to camp around noon and eat lunch there, but I skipped breakfast, so I'm feeling a little peckish. We're still probably 60% of the way there, give or take, and I am stopping to make a little bit of ramen. So that's where I am now. It's a pretty cozy little spot. Get some ramen noodles. After I boil this, I'm gonna be running a little low on water, so we're camping next to a creek, so it shouldn't be a big deal, but something to think about. Pro tip, one of these Tokes pots perfectly holds a cup of ramen, and it cools down really fast after you dump the boiling water out. So yeah, this is pretty sick. So I found a good place to set up camp. I went ahead and set up camp. It's only 2 o'clock. It's a little early, but I figured since I was here, might as well put a tent and everything. I'm not totally alone. I've seen a couple of day hikers on the trail. I didn't get super far off the trail, so it's just back that way. So you can see them through the woods. And then there's a company that does kayak rentals. I think they let you float down this river. So I've seen quite a few kayakers since it is a weekend. But plan now is take that fishing rod, go to that river, have some fun for a couple hours. There's another little like crescent lake along the trail that I might want to go suss out, but maybe not. We'll see. Well, I'm calling it for the night, even though it's only 5 o'clock. I developed a pretty bad headache. I don't know what it is. I've drank plenty of water and eaten plenty of food, so I don't know. I guess my body just isn't used to this yet. But my phone was getting kind of low on battery, and I think I mentioned earlier I forgot the charger, so probably gonna be it for now until I can get on a charger in my car. So this might be yeah, signing off. There is someone else out on the trail today, but I made it back to my car. Obviously I didn't record much when I packed up camp and left, just because my phone was on like 15%, and wanted to have a GPS in case when I signed off last night, I turned my phone off and turned it back on and just used the GPS. But made it. Didn't really stop and do anything else. Just I'm kind of ready to be home. Didn't sleep great last night. There was someone's dog was just barking and barking. I don't know. It was like 1 a.m. and we're miles away from like houses, so I don't know how a dog got there. But yeah, pretty hard hike. I wasn't ready for it. I guess I need to train a little more. But I'm gonna need some time off before my next one. It was all right. I think it was worth it. Yeah, that's it for this. I don't really know how to end this video. I wish I could have gotten more video on the hike back, but I was pretty exhausted, and like I said, my phone was on low battery, and I just didn't. So I figured I would show you some of the gear I was using. I'm rocking the REI inflatable sleep mat. This thing's pretty good. It's pretty comfortable, but it's huge. You have to strap it to the outside of the bag, and it's kind of a pain, but it is pretty comfortable. So I guess for the price, it's not bad. I'm rocking the Walmart special sleeping bag there. No complaints with that. For the price, it's pretty comfortable and pretty warm. I didn't even use it on this trip. It was so hot and so humid. I just slept on top of the mat and used the sleeping bag as a pillow mostly. And then the Magellan Academy backpacking tent. Again, this thing costs $80 and pretty sweet, pretty roomy for what it is. I like it a lot, actually. I might switch it out one day for a trekking pole tent just to cut down on weight, but for now, it's pretty sweet. And then I've got, this is a Decathlon 4-class bag. Also pretty good. This isn't going to be like a product review video, but I liked it for this trip and the trips I've taken on before. And then you saw the old, doesn't have a branding on it, but the old Teaks pot. And then if anyone's curious about a burner that can do larger stuff like frying pans, this Coleman Peak burner is 10,000 BTUs. It's pretty good. I have fried stuff over it before in a frying pan, and it's pretty nice for that. And then I also lugged around this this huge Instax wide camera. I might do a separate like a review on that later. I'm planning on it, but I just wanted to test it out in the field, and man, that was complicated getting that in a bag. And then this is going to be a controversial take, but I love this folding e-tool. A lot of serious backpackers would scoff at that because the extra 2.5 pounds it adds. But man, this thing is nice for not just digging cat holes either. But there's a pretty slippery bank this last trip for me getting up and down to the edge of the creek. And this thing, just like using it as a climbing aid, even just stabbing it into the creek wall. It was really nice. I had some other stuff too. Obviously, I've got a first aid kit and more cook stuff and tech and whatnot. But this is the bulk of it. My pack weighed in, when I got home, I weighed it at just over 35 pounds. So maybe a little more, a little less with a full thing of food and water. Quite the hike. I really should try hard to cut down on weight, but I like being a pack rat. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. Next one I make will either be, again, I'm seriously thinking about a review for that camera, or just a video documenting my next trip. But that's it for now. So yeah.